Over here, don't let this gorgeous orange Raptor Ranger distract you. Look at me. Today, we are at Ford's 4x4 training center. We are going to get some proper training on how to do some fun and safe off-roading. And Ford South Africa provided me with this gorgeous orange Raptor Ranger. And I have to say, I think this is the last time it's going to be this clean, so take a good look. Now, people have shown up in their personal vehicles as well, and there are great selections over here. You've got plenty of the standard Rangers, the XLTs, the Wild Tracks, and plenty of Raptor Rangers. Just ahead, we've got black, the grey, the orange, and a white one. And then someone just arrived in like a silver Tremor. Oh, such a gorgeous one. So these cars are all clean, but they're going to look so rugged and well used at the end of this day.
But before we get into the entire event, let's just quickly talk about the Code Orange Raptor Ranger I have with me today, courtesy of Ford South Africa. Now, when I received this thing, it was still brand new. It barely had 3,000 kilometers on it. It looked so gorgeous. It was the only one of its color at this event, and everyone kept staring at this gorgeous 3-liter Twin-Turbo V6 Raptor Ranger with 292 kilowatts of power and 583 newton meters of torque. Here's a wide shot of all the Rangers and Everests at this event. They were all brand new and everyone got an opportunity to get 4x4 training. Now, I didn't film a lot inside when they were giving us the actual training and briefing because I was super focused and I had to have my wits about me and take in as much knowledge as possible. We then went out to see how the different modes work on the vehicles. They showed us with this Everest. They took it through some deep holes in the ground. They showed us how the diff locks work, like the different modes for your transmission, etc. It was so cool and interesting. Here's a quick snap of that gorgeous Code Orange. Love it to bits. We all got in our cars and we were ready for the first challenge. It was all the Raptors up first because they have most of the 4x4 tech built in and as standard. So we started with the tougher part first. Just watch how this Ranger goes over this hill and disappears. That's right. Give it a second. There we go. And poof, gone. Then it was my turn, so here I go. But I'm going to be honest, from this angle it doesn't really look that bad, but trust me, it was steep, and here we got an opportunity to test the hill descent control. I loved how we had the opportunity and the ability to adjust the hill descent speed while it was active. That was such a cool feature. We then moved on to a different part of the course, which had those dips in the ground, but these weren't really dips. These were like craters, if I'm honest with you. But obviously, a Ranger, especially this Raptor Ranger, handled it like an absolute pro. I had zero wheel spin. It just like crawled so comfortably. It was so poised, so comfortable, and actually effortless. And all of this was down to the phenomenal 4x4 system, the transmission, as well as that beautiful 3-liter Twin-Turbo V6 with so much power and torque. And I honestly think because this vehicle is so amazing and so well set up, it made me feel like a better driver because it made me feel like all of these challenges were absolute child's play. It was such a fun experience. We then tackled another suspension flex course, but this was also just to play around with the different modes of the vehicle to understand what the car is actually doing. We also got to test the vehicle at a 27-degree incline, like off to the side. I was dangling and it was quite scary, and the car was so balanced but still very intense. I also then had another opportunity to go down a hill while my partner was taking photos. So if you see something up the top of the screen, just know it's the camera taking dozens of photos for fun. The photos came out fantastic. But I had an opportunity here again to have some uneven surfaces and ground. And yeah, again, hill descent. Could play around with it, play around with the speeds, and it was just so effortless. I honestly can't stop saying that word because it truly was. I was also super impressed with the race-developed Fox Live Valve shocks on the entirety of this course. It really made a difference. So thanks Ford for the perfect vehicle to tackle this amazing challenge. Get proper 4x4 training. I know this was just level 1, but thank you so much for this absolutely amazing experience and a wonderful, wonderful vehicle.